Howdy. Well, Election Day 2024 is finally here, Tuesday, November 5th. I'm glad it's here as I've been spending way too much time thinking about election, watching election coverage, reading about election coverage. I've posted a few times, jotted down lots of notes, and recorded some things that haven't been posted, and just been spending, honestly, way too much time caught up in what's been going on politically. But I would like to make just a few quick comments here. I don't want to belabor too many of the points that I raise, but I just want to emphasize that for the Christian, it doesn't matter if former President Trump or Vice President Harris is elected when the final count is reported and someone is declared to be the winner of the 2024 presidential election. For the Christian, we ought to be living today and tomorrow and every day thereafter in the same way, no matter who is in fact in charge politically. The message of the Christian is still the same. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And that is true no matter who's in charge politically. I think one of the things that we need to wrestle with is how in America there has perhaps been too close of identification with Christianity and democracy and capitalism. Some of the social and economic and philosophical developments over the course of history that have resulted in the United States of America and which undergird the freedoms that we enjoy as Americans, the success that America has realized. And I've talked before and will talk going forward about how I think perhaps some of the success that we realize that we're living in today is in fact undergirded by some misguided motives and some perhaps right motives, but misguided actions. But the point I want to make today is that no matter who wins, we're still called to be Christians and we're still called to be uh, bearers of the light, to bear testimony to the main message from the Christian perspective about who God is in Jesus Christ and who we can be in relationship to God through Jesus Christ. So I just want to encourage us as we cast votes. I encourage everybody to vote and to vote wisely, to recognize that while there are some issues that may be more important to us than others, uh, there's a big basket of issues that all of us are looking at and trying to make a decision as to how we think we ought to vote for the direction of America. And in the context of doing so, I know some of us have decided there's only one issue that matters, whatever that issue might be. But as we cast our vote, I especially hope that we recognize that more than how we vote, it's how we live our life in relationship with others who we encounter, with whom we may or may not agree when it comes to politics and other social and political issues, that it's how we live in relationship with them that reflects what in fact is most important in our life. And I would encourage us all to think about how living what we believe and sharing what we believe may or may not further the gospel, further the kingdom of God. So just want to encourage you as you vote today to recognize that no matter what happens, the challenge for the Christian remains the same, to live out the relationship that the Christian claims to have with God in a way that challenges others to reflect on who they are in their relationship with God and to turn to God through Jesus Christ. Thank you all for your time. Look forward to hearing what you have to say. Bye bye. Thank you very much for your time. I've got a couple other videos listed here if you'd like to take a look at those. And as I'd like to discuss issues related to politics, religion, society, and how in the world we're supposed to understand ourselves and life in the world. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Bye bye.